Hey there, meet Penny the Penguin. One day, Penny was reading the news and saw something shocking. The government is trillions of dollars in debt. Penny wondered, if a normal person has too much debt, they eventually have to pay it back. So, why don't governments just pay off all their debt and become debt free? Well, the truth might surprise you. Governments actually can't completely pay off their debt. Let's understand why, how government debt works. First, we need to understand how governments borrow money. When a government needs money, it usually borrows it by issuing something called government bonds. A bond is basically an IOU. Investors, banks, and even other countries buy these bonds and lend money to the government. In return, the government promises to pay the money back later with interest. For example, imagine Penny the Penguin lends the government $100. The government promises to return that $100 plus a little extra interest after a few years. Why debt never disappears. But here's where things get interesting. Governments rarely pay off their debt completely. Instead, when old debt is about to expire, they simply borrow new money to pay the old debt. This is called rolling over debt. It's similar to taking a new loan to pay an old loan. As long as investors trust the government, they keep lending money and the system keeps running. Why governments actually want debt? Here's something surprising. Government debt is actually important for the economy. Banks, pension funds, and investors need safe places to store money. Government bonds are considered one of the safest investments in the world. So if governments suddenly paid off all their debt, there would actually be fewer safe investments for the financial system. The real danger debt itself is not the real problem. The real danger happens when a government borrows too much and investors lose trust in it. When that happens, investors stop lending money, and that's when a country can face a financial crisis. So Penny the Penguin learned something important. Governments don't try to completely eliminate their debt. Instead, they manage it and keep it under control. Because in the modern economy, government debt isn't just a burden. It's actually a key part of how the financial system works.